Sagittarius, hi Leo. I hope that you are doing fabulous. Thanks for joining for your combination reading. If you are returning, welcome back. And if you're new, my name is Shannon and I'm glad to have you. My channel looks at criminal activity. Okay, so you'll hear information that could be disturbing, but it could save your life as well. I'm not churchy or religious, but I'm going to come across real heavy that way towards you probably. The scripture's found in the tarot, so if you didn't know that, yes, it is here. And I'm just for the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth. I know who my Elohim is. He deserves to be praised and glorified because, well, he is just everything that exists. He is the creator of heaven and earth. People call him the universe, but I call him by a scriptural name, which is Jehovah Elohim. I love his only begotten son that walked among us in the flesh, who is Yeshua, the HaMashiach, and that is who I confess, and I'm not ashamed of him. But anyway, I keep all 10 of those commandments, and I'm just about the truth, okay? So anyway, this is who I am. Take it, leave it. If you got to go, see ya. If you stay, then great. You're welcome to the channel. All right. Jehovah, I just invite your presence here, and I just thank you for the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth and wisdom that needs to come forth for Sagittarius and Leo energy. What's going on with this energy that they need to know about? Okay, so we have the Fool. Something could be foolish or something's known with the 11th house. You could be dealing with a Aquarian. Don't have to be. You could have that heavy in your chart. But something. This is the letter Tav in the Hebrew. If you are new, it represents to sign something. There could be a covenant here. There could be something that was marked out. Somebody went somewhere. This is an aviation card as well. Something about using your faith and jumping off of the cliff. And this is about genius energy. But if something's foolish and somebody's just genius in their own eye, they're just smart. They're detached. Otherwise, we got somebody here with a new start of something. So the letter T could be prevalent. Doesn't have to be. First, middle, last name, a place of business, a town, a state, whatever that possibly might be for some people. This is knowledge, though, of something here. So if something was foolish that was signed and marked out and where somebody went, then something's known about it because the 11th house is knowing something, okay? We have, there you are, Sagittarius. We have the Temperance card. And so this is about, returning for a reconciliation. This is about getting your balance. This is also the letter Nun in the Hebrew, and it represents all kinds of stuff. It's a river. We had the float trip that came out in wording for some of these readings today that I'm reading for, and so a river would be here. This is about being stretched out. This is the pictograph of the sperm as well. In the Hebrew, this is somebody's husband, so it's known about somebody's husband for some of you all, some type of reconciliation around some type of new start, then that's great. This travel as well, so both these would be going back to some type of a travel for some of you all. This is heirs to kingdoms, the prophet. This could be a teacher, spiritual house. This is about perception. So this would be like big time knowing something here. Genius in knowing something by way of perception within something. There's inheritances, and this is also represents eternity. So somebody went out to eternity while on a trip or something like that, and something's here with that. So Tennessee could be here. The T and the N is here. We also have somebody that either plotted something, or they're trying to escape something, or they're at a crossroad. What do I do? What are my alternatives? Again, the world ball is here. So emphasis on travel is here around something, okay? And somebody's trying to make a decision, or it's known that somebody just did. Now there's a clean slate, or somebody's making a decision to return, or they did return and reconcile for some of you all, and it was foolish, whatever that has been, because if somebody plotted something and they plotted it. We have the Queen of Swords coming out here, so Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy would be here with that energy. This is anything from the law to your ex to medical situations. A witch could be here with that as well. That's just a matter of fact, and that's just that. If this is in the upright, this person would put their sword up and they got their hand out, and they would say you're a fool. Within something here, if something is foolish, they would have high volume understanding about something, be very sharp and just say this is what it is. Otherwise, you're dealing with a real foolish foolish person that's a ditch and a witch and they're crazy. And something like that would be here with all this energy. Let's see what else comes out here for this. This could be a boss, a female boss, a mother, a soulmate of any kind could be here with the Queen of Swords as well. Okay, so since we have a husband, and this could be somebody's ex-wife then, since the ninth house goes back to the husband, something's known about somebody's ex-husband or ex-wife then that's been foolish around some situation. Somebody would be very detached then out here if something's foolish, especially if somebody's just real genius in their own mind and they plotted something and somebody did go out into eternity and they plotted that thing, then there's a murderer then out here. Since I attack, that kind of energy on my channel, then that energy is showing itself here. Let's see. There's money around some stuff. Let's go back to fortune. Like I said, there's inheritances here then around something. But what else you want to bring out here? Well, good grief. Just a second here. There's the sun. There you are, Leo. Show me Leo and Sagittarius. So the Ace of Cups is here. Since we have the sperm here in the pictograph, somebody got pregnant. And somebody got pregnant before some type of a divorce or something like that. Somebody did something and plotted something that was foolish. Somebody died over that ordeal, or somebody had an abortion around something, and something happened within some situation, then that's here. Okay, somebody's also, in love and somebody else was jealous over that, then that's here. The Ace of Cups is about being receptive within something. If you are dealing with somebody who drinks or is an overindulger, then that is here. Then we have a cup energy that is here. Okay, somebody did something, they were drinking, it was foolish, they got drunk and they got somebody pregnant, and I guess so. Travel is really here in your reading, the world cards. We have the last card of the deck and the first card of the deck here. This is about wisdom, and we got genius and the higher mind, and the shin in the Hebrew represents wisdom. It's a pictograph of a tooth. We could have a dentist here as well. With the so she could represent something medical, and this is a tooth or something about somebody's leg, because the shin in the English is a leg. And so if you are dealing with medical situations or something happened within some foolish thing, then that would be here. But we do have travel and bank systems and needing to use your wisdom and something very much closing out. We also have an all-consuming fire that can represent in the Hebrew. And so we had the other little card deck that I was using showed a building fire there. And so somebody plotted something while somebody was on a trip, and some type of fire went down within that, then something's here, especially if somebody cheated on some situation and there was sexual relations around something, and somebody took revenge within something. Look, the scripture says that anger rests in the bosom of a fool. Okay, so for some people, there's been anger here, especially if somebody plotted something. Okay, something's just closed out in a very big way. You're dealing with older people here than you are. And this is my integrity card. Somebody has integrity, okay, within something, then that's positive then. There's the Emperor coming out. And so this is the Dalet, the door, the key. Somebody's door is here. This is a father figure, a boss. Both these can go back to bosses. Again, war has been here then with the Emperor energy. So the letter D, the letter S, the letter N, and the letter T is here. And then there's the Tower. Something's just like, boom. I talk about, somebody got pregnant for some of you all, because that's a sexual card. Somebody has an eyewitness to something as well. Let's go back to technology. The 11th house really showing up real big in your reading between you all. We also have Aries here. Any fixed sign could be here. So Leo, you would be found in the World card. But some type of a jolt in a very big way with the Tower is here. Something's very much known. And again, if there's a fire, then there's a fire here. Like I said, it's raining, it's storming. Something happened in the rain, then so be it. The Ten of Cups is there, so something obviously for some people has been very much emotional. But if something's starting over and something's finally going to be closed out with the law here real big, it's known somebody's going to go to jail for something, then something will be closed out and a paradigm shift will be had for some people here. Let's see what's hidden that's coming to the surface between your energies. We have older people showing up in your reading here with the Emperor. We have empires, and the whole world is here. And so somebody is also known. The 11th house is also the star energy as well. And we had somebody that was known within the other Sagittarius and Cancer reading. We had on the radio, and an investigation that's widely known somewhere, and something is very much known then, even all around the world within some situation, even on an empire level. Something's been constantly going on and on and on, but this is a positive light. Especially, we got too much ending going on and a new beginning, and something just, my God, starting over here. So somebody's pride and ego is being knocked down because they're a freak and a fool. Then that's what's showing. And something's a positive light here within something's coming to the surface between your energy. Okay. We got protection here. Both these go back to protection. Somebody's been trying to protect something. I did another reading. Somebody was brooding over something so stupid because they don't want something known. Well, it's just too bad. Everything hidden is going to come to the surface. None of us get away with anything, man. Something very much known between your energy on something. Yeah, there's the Haughty card also came out somewhere else in a reading. This is a show off. Hey, look at me. My God, I'm my peacock feathers are my God. And you're prideful freak is what you are. This is a haughtiness card. Okay. The Emperor, if he's in the negative, he's haughty. Something's happened that's been very foolish within some type of heated something because somebody plotted something here. We also have a younger person here that will be learned about or understood about. This is a blind date as well. So you're dealing with somebody who's nurturing. That card can go back to somebody who's nurturing and stuff like that. Then something's out here, but you're dealing with somebody who's real haughty, and Jehovah says, I like to keep my eyes on that to bring it down. That's why we see the eyeball over the tower, because the tower represents pride and ego. Somebody's got their eye knocked out, and I guess they're going to get their eye knocked out. We've got, because they're too prideful in their own eyes, they're foolish. We've got the wedding card here. The wedding card, obviously, if we got divorces and things like that, something's happened within that than it did. But the wedding card's also a business card as well. A loss of independence is also out here with that card. But we do have a boss figure, 2 boss figure type energies, maybe 3 here within some ordeal. Let me take from my homemade deck and we'll pull some words out here. So if you're new, pull in from this deck. Jehovah, you just pull through my hands for Sagittarius and Leo energy. Okay, let's see what's going on. Some of these words may be past words that cause something, and some of them you just need to perk your ears open if you hear a phrase or something like that, especially if there's a fool around, because a fool can't get out of his folly or his vomit. He'll go back and eat it just like the dog does, like the scripture says. A virtuous woman will open her mouth in wisdom. If this Queen of Swords is in the upright, she will use wisdom in her higher mind, and she will know that you got to be a person of integrity. Somebody is and somebody isn't for some people, or somebody has become that way because their pride and ego got knocked down. Well, hopefully so, and you live and learn that way. A virtuous woman will open her mouth in wisdom, and her tongue is the law of kindness. Yes. And somebody says, you helped me so much and I'm thankful. Well, that's positive. A family member has been involved in some situation that's went down here. And somebody's been watching for a long time. Legal FBI, yes, we do have an investigation that's widely known, and then they've been watching for a long time. And those of you who are in your upright, thank you for your service. Mercy and truth preserve the king, and his throne is upholden by mercy. Thank you, Yola. And the angels are also here to help within some situation. Well, we do have an angel here showing up in the temperance card. Songs and art and writing and acting, yes, we do know about it. We do know about it. Before destruction, the heart of man is haughty. We have the haughty card. You're going to learn about this haughty person and the fool that had, fire in their bosom just wanting to explode about. Okay, so somebody is dealing with somebody who's either already had a destruction, or Jehovah's telling you something. If you're going to be haughty and you're not going to be upright and upholding your throne in mercy, then a destruction's coming your way. It's showing it right there. And so he's literally brought out the word haughty, and he's brought out the scripture. Before destruction, the heart of man man is haughty, and before honor is humility. Somebody gonna be humiliated if you don't get it under control, man. Somebody with long hair is here involved specifically. It could be male or female the day and age live in. An airline pilot is here. Again, we have aviation energy. We have a lot of travel stuff. Okay. We just command for the north, the south, the east, and the west gate of our cities to be open so that the King of Glory can come in. We want these freaks out of the earth right now. Yehovah just asked for that. We have a boss that's here. We do. We have bosses that are here. Some type of a gift is going to be on its way. And again, we've had somebody who thieved some stuff. And there was a gift that was also left by somebody who went out into eternity. There was inheritance here, and somebody stole your gift, and it will be returned. So a gift is on its way. Or if somebody is in need, somebody else was in another reading told that if you see somebody that's in need, you just turn your face away from that stuff, you're wicked, man. You're just wicked. But somebody can take care of a need, then that's great. Thank you for being that way in the earth. Somebody says, I dream about those lips all the time. So we have somebody that's in love here. We have some people that are in integrity, but you've also had exes that have been crazy and foolish around some stupidness as well. And we do know that there are some people that have a nice connection. The Emperor in the upright, he has a baby doll, and he has the Empress. Okay, so that's great. There is no wisdom, nor understanding, nor counsel against Yehovah. Safety is of Yehovah. Yes, we don't fear these prideful stupids. Somebody has been back and forth about some matter. Well, if you stay there too long, Yehovah's going to knock something down, and he'll make the decision for you. This is back and forth, trying to get my balance here. Well, again, if you're not connecting with the Great One, you'll never make up your mind. You won't have no balance about you. Whatever that is for. You just bring it out here. So there has been a secret around some people, and I did another reading, and there were secrets all over the place, and society was there, and so, some of you all have intertwined energy. But there has been some type of a secret. This is the CH, the Q, and the X. Somebody's also been in like magic, and this is a witch. We don't suffer people to think that they can alter somebody else's personality, and that's demonic, nasty, foolish. And the fool says in his heart, there ain't no God. I'm God, and I want this, and I'll put a spell on you. I don't think so. You're gonna go to hell for doing that stupidness. You don't have a right to put inflict things on other people. You're a freak at that point. But there's been some type of magic stupidness around some people by this witch and a half that's a know-it-all. This goes back to your intuition and independence, and we also have, a loss of independence here, especially if somebody's found somebody that they're dreaming about, and somebody got a wedding coming. Congratulations. There's been just a continual silence within some situation that's gone on for a long time, and there's a mystery here. If we're talking about a mystery, that takes back to FBI energy that's also here, and they've been watching for a long time, and there's an investigation going down, and the freak's going to go to jail, and it's just going to happen that way. So anyway, and again, we have an X here. Somebody's X. Not everybody's X is crazy, but somebody's X is. It's ridiculous. The CH and the Q is also here, and then any of these other letters. People, this will come out. Until next time, shalom.